how's it going, everyone? WTFSexyHeadphones here. Happy Mondays or Tuesdays to you guys. So yeah, to just rip off that band-aid, I have created an OnlyFans. My OnlyFans name is going to be Belle Cossette. It's going to start off a little bit more simple, so my very first set is Halloween themed. Hopefully it's a lot of fun for you guys. I know we're a little past Halloween, but it's never too late for spooky things. Eventually, hopefully sooner than later, what I would really like to make this is more into like a cosplay styled platform. I've always enjoyed cosplay ever since I was a nerd in high school, going to anime conventions, cosplaying like a total flippin' dork. And then when I got into, gaming and I started going to Comic-Con conventions and then cosplaying and so forth, it is going to be lewds, not nudes. So, my OnlyFans is going to be a free subscription, so you can get into my channel for free, and then of course it's going to be one of those things where it's kind of like a pay-per-view where here's a set and this is how much and so forth and all that kind of good stuff and blah 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 blah. So yeah, so I feel my power.
What is good? It's your boy Don, also known as Daddy Watt, here on the Sweet Podcast.
Daddy Watt.
If I was white, might still have a ghetto shit.
The only white privilege I see are those teeth.
Ain't no daddy issues, then I won't even bother. She said pull her hair like a Victor Mignogna.
Don, Daddy White Hill.
Can I call you daddy? Actually, that's weird.
And as you saw in that video, WTF Sexy Headphones started her OnlyFans. And this is the first OnlyFans that I've ever bought in my life. I think I did Fansly, which is like their competitor, one time for like $1 for some random Instagram thought. I can't remember, it was such a long time ago. But this is a totally different experience. And I was expecting the normal OnlyFans motto of you pay a certain amount a month and then you just have full access to whatever. But this is not how she did it. So I had to kind of navigate and find one kind of blindly, like a blind bag, just have a description on it, and purchase it. And before we get into that, let's get into some history behind me and WTF Sexy Headphones and how I got to this point. As you can see, I've done a ton of artwork of WTF Sexy Headphones, and that is because back in the day, and even to this day, but more so on Twitch and with money instead of artwork, I would go to streamers that didn't have a lot of views on YouTube and do artwork for them. Subscribe, comment, just make their day a little brighter. And WTF Sexy Headphones was the second person that I ever did this to. The first person is on screen right now, Winter Zanny. And she loved my artwork so much back in 2015, she made it her channel's icon and banner. And when she would collab with other YouTubers, they would use my artwork as basically her representation. And then later I did artwork for WTF Sexy Headphones, probably like a month or two later. And as you saw, the Feel My Power stuff at the very end of all her vlogs, that's my drawing. Beyond that, she's done an intro for the Sweep's main podcast and voice acted as the robot in Fight Out Your Problems Down with Added Fun.
Hello everyone, this is Taryn, also known as WTF Sexy Headphones, and you are listening to The Sweep.
Special edition episode.
Exclusively on YouTube.
All praise the YouTube overlord.
The first match shall begin immediately. There will be no preparation time given to the fighters. The first two combatants shall be Lancer Lightfoot of the 69th and Dickinson Helenopolis of the 7th.
Squidward, this crowd is insatiable.
Then give them what they came here for!
So I actually purchased the content that I bought for $10, went to work, and then came back. And one of my biggest complaints about the blind bag aspect of things seems to already been resolved as she started posting teaser photos to help give you a better understanding of what you're buying versus just reading, this is Halloween, this is Christmas, this is gamer. So that has already been rectified. This is really awkward. I don't know what to talk about, but as you heard her talk about, the very first set on the account is a $5 7-photo set. I'm assuming that's the Halloween set that she was talking about. And then there's 8 photos for $10 talking about super hot Halloween special gift for you guys. More coming up soon. And then more super hot Halloween stuff. Got something for you. $10 for 10 photos. And then bumps it up big time, $15 for relaxing bath time. 11 photos. And then she says to check your messages. She's got something hot for you before she goes to bed. Apparently she sends out DMs to the people that subscribe, so there's some free content maybe. I don't know how that works, but we'll see. I just subscribed after that post. And then we get to what I purchased. I didn't want a themed one, so it said, ever wondered what's my favorite gaming outfit? Wearing this one just for you today. Come check out the DMs, blah, blah, blah. $10, and I got 8 photos. So a little less photos than some of the other ones, but there you go. You can see one of the photos on the screen right now, prominently displayed, censored by my Keep America Great Again face. I'll run through heavily censored versions right this moment. This is what I purchased. Was it worth $10? No. Did I support a great friend? Yes. Did I get content out of it? Yes, in 2 forms, this video and the literal photos. But I am calling out a challenge. Tyron, if you were listening to this, I'm calling you out. Alright, 3rd time's the charm. Tyron, I'm calling you out. If you give me... God, if you give me... I think this is possible. Free access to your OnlyFans account, I will heavily censor review every single photo every 60 days. You'll have a dedicated segment on the podcast, or on the channel, not the podcast. Like 60-day fiance, but it's 60-day Tyron nudes. Something like that. It's a work in progress. It's a work in progress title. But if you do that, which you don't actually, I think it's hilarious. But if you do, there you go. That offer's on the table. That is a challenge to you to figure out how to give me one of those free access codes and get a special video series where I only review your OnlyFans photos. Heavily censored. Because I'm not, it cost me like $500 to do that between that long of a period of time. But I understand you got to make that money. So you don't want to be giving out things for free. But there's your challenge. Everybody, I don't know what else to say. Arigato gozaimasu. Haben einen guten Tag. Tu madre es pollo.